Tarot Mucha. Hello, Starlit Soul. I hope you're having a lovely day and week and Libra season. So I thought I would hop on today and do a quick collective reading, like an energy update for the collective for this full moon in Aries energy that we have today. So Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So it's kind of known as like the baby of the zodiac, like the youngest child type of energy. They usually are very brash in their decisions, and they have a really competitive personality, and there can be that like really defensive, conflicting energy of always wanting to like pick fights with people. Or I say this with love because I myself am an Aries rising. So Aries was the sign that was rising over the horizon at the time of my birth, which means that I take on a lot of the characteristics and traits of an Aries, and that's part of the perception that like I project onto others of how others perceive me. So I like to think of it as my Taurus sun and my Scorpio moon are more introverted, but my Aries rising is what brings my personality to life, and it's what makes me like that extrovert. In a way, that's how I kind of think of it. So anyway, let's see what the energies are saying for everyone who's tuning into this video right now. I'm going to set up some things here. I have some incense, and I have a pink color. I think it's rose. I picked pink because it's Libra season for another day. And Libra season is kind of that romantic, flirty energy. And also the fact that we're having an Aries moon in Libra season kind of tells me that like even though Aries is this fury, impulsive energy, Libra season is there to sort of balance the energy a bit and like tone that Aries moon down a notch. But at the same time, there's a Mercury retrograde in Libra right now, so there's just a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to set this over here. Don't mind my squeaky chair. Okay. And then I have this candle. That is blue, which represents clarity coming through in this reading, channeling truth for your highest good. Sorry, while I was lighting that, there was a huge bang in the parking lot next door. So I don't know what that was about, but I cut it out of my video. It was really loud, really loud. So just soak in these vibes. I'll put this over here. Oops. Okay. So to get started today, you can see the incense flowing up and cleansing your energy and your aura. Okay, so to start, we are going to check in with the main theme that wants to come out for the collective who are watching this video right now. I've already pre-shuffled the deck, both decks. I'm going to use one oracle deck for the main theme, and then the Tarot Mucha tarot deck. Tune into my guides, spirit team, ascended masters, guardian angels. Okay, please help me to channel these messages with clarity, and please provide me with messages that will help the collective on bring in these energies, invite them into your mind, even if you don't feel them, if you don't feel in love with yourself or with your life or where you are. Change your thoughts. Start with your thoughts, because it's fake it till you make it. So what you start to inject into your mind, you will start to believe, and you will start to become it. So this is also showing me, not only is it showing me fulfillment, but this is giving me an energy of transformation as well. Like that peach is ripe for the picking. So what seeds do you want to be planting that when coming to harvest are going to give you a fulfilling, abundant harvest and not deplete you and take from you? I hope that made sense. So with the fulfillment, let's see what tarot cards come out here. And sorry, one more thing I want to point out is with the moon, it's like the moon is up there, the moon is watching, the moon sees and knows all. The moon wants to give you this juicy, ripe harvest, okay, but it's up to you to focus on that kind of harvest that you truly want, and not a future potential that you are not truly in alignment with. So a good time to let go of things that do not serve you and that you do not wish to carry into the future with you. And all of these things can be cleared only in the now moment. Okay, let's see what messages tarot can give us. About 4 to 6 cards. Sorry, there's people yelling in the hallway. I'm gonna stop this for a second. Okay. What messages would like to come out for the collective energies? This one. I believe that is the Lovers. This is a new deck that I'm working with, and Roman numerals are not something that I'm super familiar with, so please forgive me, but I'm pretty sure this is the Lovers. I'm gonna double check. 1 second. Yes, this is the Lovers. Now, what threw me off with this energy is that the Lovers card traditionally is a very, can be perceived more as a hopeful, loving card, and this card, I almost got an energy of not those loving, good energies. So this right away is making me feel that perhaps you are in a union right now that is causing you some sort of inner conflict. And I say that because with this fiery flame here behind the masculine energy, that's what I really focused on as soon as I flipped the card. I saw this fiery, burning energy, and then I saw this man, this being in the clouds, sort of shining down. I don't know, whatever it is that they're raining down onto this couple, and the woman in the card is looking to the masculine for protection. So this card is giving me a sense of feeling unsafe. This could be feeling unsafe or insecure in a current union that you are in. This could be feeling that there is something beyond your union that is controlling behaviors in the people within this union. So it could be that you feel like the person that you are in this union with is not the person that you fell in love with, or they're not acting like themselves. It's almost like they've been taken over by some sort of force or entity that is making them do or say things that they're not usually in alignment with. And it could be vice versa. It could be that you are that energy where you're thinking, why am I doing these things? Why am I saying these things? Especially with the Aries full moon, that impulsive, fiery energy. Also, this card signifies Gemini. So if that could be significant in your connection. But with Aries season, to see this come out, this could be showing that there just could be some conflict in some relationships or connections in accept that this person has changed. And so in that transition of this person changing, maybe there are things about your union that has changed. But it's with the Four of Pentacles, it's giving me an energy of it's a change that you have not been wanting to face. You've been possibly trying to avoid facing this, very stubborn in your mind, like, oh, they'll return to normal, everything will turn out fine. But it's this, the cards are calling out the attention that you can definitely hold on to hope. There's always hope in every situation, but that could be something in your past that one of you or both of you have not been able to let go of. But there's just this really like stuck, stubborn energy of not wanting to release something. And then with this fulfillment, it's almost coming in not as a warning, but as like a reminder. So full moons are all about letting go and releasing to make way for new ways of being that do serve you and that do serve a purpose in your life and are going to bring things into your life that you want to create and expand upon, and not energies that are sucking the life out of you in a way. So this is just saying that there's something in your life that looks like it's been causing you more stress than love lately, and due to these very potent energies of this time, you need to be aware of your inner environment. And no matter what is going on in your outer environment, if you cannot control the situation that you are in, if it's a situation that you cannot get out of, you always have the power of your thoughts. Always, okay? Nobody else can claim that power except for you. You are the presence in your own mind who knows where your thoughts are going, okay? You have the power to inject loving thoughts into your mind to bring whatever situation this is into alignment, okay? Okay, let's see what else is coming out. I don't want this to be a super long reading, so let's get a few more cards here. Spirit, what else can you tell me about these energies here? This card just, before I look at this card though, I wanted to make one more note that this is the Four of Pentacles. 4 could be the 4th month, which could be April, which is what I had noted, that right now you could be manifesting things for the spring for 6 months from now, which would put us in the month of April. So this could be saying like the things that you refuse to let go of today will still be there in 6 months for you to release and go through then. So it's like, do you want to take the long way around, or do you want to start today by injecting loving thoughts that are in alignment with what you truly want, so that potential has can manifest for you at this time of harvest in the spring. Okay, now the card that came out here is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups, this is definitely going on well with these energies right now. With these cards, everything that I'm seeing right now, especially with fulfillment being the theme, is that there is something in your union that you are not, that is not fulfilling you. And it's making you feel like you want to just hide under a rock and escape and not face whatever it is that is truly going to bring you fulfillment, because you possibly think that in this releasing you are going to hurt other people in a situation, or you are going to disappoint other people. And so this you're in this energy of not wanting to act because you feel stuck, because you don't know what move to make and you don't know where to turn. Now, this is relationship and this person has cut themselves off emotionally or sexually or mentally or whatever it is. There's something in your connection that has been cut off to here in this energy, like that passion is gone, that fire is gone, and it's leaving you wondering and thinking to yourself, what is it that is going to truly fulfill me? You know, and if you don't know what that is, it doesn't matter. Just start affirming loving thoughts into your mind, affirming that you are worthy of receiving truth and clarity on your situation, okay? Very interesting energy. So, especially being in Libra season, where the energy is usually playful and romantic and balanced and harmonic, this is showing more of that Aries energy coming in to shake shit up and just stir the pot. Like, there's an energy in the air of not knowing what direction to go in, and this is the direction you're going in, okay? Fulfillment. What you think about will manifest. What you avoid will manifest even more. What you face and align with will also manifest. So make sure that you are facing and releasing and letting go of these feelings and creating a new mindset that you can step into to take you to this place where you truly want to be, even if you don't know where it is or how to get there. Just start step by step, one affirmation at a time. Ask truth to be revealed to you. Okay, we will get a couple more cards. Libra. There's that balance. Sorry, I meant justice. This is the justice card, which represents Libra, which is what we are in. Justice will be served in the situation. Harmony will resume to your life, but it is only going to resume by you taking back control and power of your own mind to bring this harmony and alignment into your life or back into your connection, okay? So there could be hope that has been lost, but there's always the potential for hope to be regained and for change to occur and for unions to heal. But you have to recognize that you are not a victim in this situation, okay? You are a creator. You are consciously co-creating with the other person in this situation. So even if they are unaware of this, if you are aware of this, your awareness of this will have so much influence on how everything plays out. So this Libra energy of justice could be showing right now even that you are involved. There's some sort of lawsuit. This could be something to do with like a custody agreement or divorce, perhaps something that you've been wanting, like to free yourself from the situation. This is showing an energy of some sort of legality, something in motion that could have to do with like a marriage contract or custody agreement or something that has been causing you this feeling of feeling unsafe and is going to come in and free you from that feeling. Now again, if this doesn't resonate, that it's an outer situation of something in your outer environment legally, it could be that you are going, like your inner judge is going to come out and be like, okay, this thought is going, this thought is staying, this thought is going, this thought is staying. Like you have that power, okay? As thoughts come up in you, you have the power to act as that inner judge, to freaking slam down that gavel and be like, no, I refuse to think these thoughts anymore. I am choosing to think these thoughts. And in doing that, you bring yourself back into alignment with your true soul blueprint. And that is when this fulfillment will manifest for you. One other thing I want to mention is that you came here on Earth to evolve your soul and to experience all of the crazy emotions and circumstances of what it's like to be super happy, but this is showing that you have the potential to change your situation. You might not think that you do, but that's where you need to claim your conscious power back, because you do. It starts with you. It starts in your mind. It starts in saying, you know what, I'm not going to feed into these feelings of hopelessness anymore, of feeling defeated in my situation. I'm going to take back my conscious power and start claiming certain things in my life, and you claim them by affirming them in your mind, and in that way they have the potential to manifest for you. This card just like flew out at me. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is talking about something being left up to a higher power, something being fated to happen in this connection. So even if you feel bad for having feelings of whatever it is that you're feeling, if you feel bad for having those feelings, the universe wants you to know, your guides want you to know that you've chosen to be exactly where you are right now. So remove the guilt from your experience, okay? Remove the guilt, and instead of that guilt, welcome feelings of power, welcome feelings of feeling empowered that you chose exactly where you are and you are not a victim. And in doing that, you release, what's the word I'm looking for? You release your expectations of how things should play out, and you begin to live more in the flow. So this is, again, what that wheel is telling me. It's like aligning you with the flow of life. Like you are not in this alone somewhere out there. There are these spokes of this windmill like turning, but it's turning in the ways that you are thinking about and welcoming into your mind. So you really should be paying attention more, I think, with this full moon, and letting go of these negative mindsets that are keeping you stuck, that are making you feel alone in this, that are possibly scaring you because you've never felt these things before. Let it go, and accept and affirm to yourself. I am where I am, and I am at peace. I am where I am, and I am at peace. There's people in the hallway. Anytime you find yourself worrying about the situation, bring yourself back to that thought. I am what I am, and I am at peace in the situation, or whatever affirmation resonates with you. But you have that conscious power, okay? And by you not believing that you do, that's where you give your power up. That's where your power runs from you and hides from you, and it will not show itself to you because it's like you don't want it. You are not claiming it, so it's not going to show up in your life. Okay, so for you to want to claim this inner power, you have to do it step by step, which is thought by thought in your mind when you are thinking worrisome, fearful, anxious, conflicting thoughts. And I'm going to get one more oracle card to finish this reading here. These cards could also be indicating that fate or karma will have a role in releasing you from this situation. So it's not like you're worrying for nothing, but it's just saying release your worries, because it's all going to work out for the highest good of all. those thoughts are not welcome here. We are consciously claiming our right to think peaceful, loving thoughts regarding the situation. And in doing that, we bring the alignment physically we bring the situation into physical alignment, okay? Change starts from within. This world wants to make you think that change is always to be sought outside of us, and that's not true. Change starts within. So, like, you are the god of your own mind. If you look at this card as if like God is sending down light, or the creator is sending down lightning bolts from the heavens, it's like you have the power to do that in your own mind. These thoughts are just misaligned, they are misinformed, they do not know, they do not see the bigger picture, okay? But your awareness has the potential to shock these thoughts as they come up, to hit them with a lightning bolt, to be like, bam, you're zapped, bam, you're zapped, bam, you're zapped. Like, delete this thought, get it out of here. But only you have that conscious power. Spirit really wants me to reiterate this, that like, you have the power, you do. So perhaps you've been giving the power to the other person in this connection, and this is where you need to claim your conscious power back. So whatever someone is telling you on the outside, and whatever you believe about the situation,